Lori, not really. I'm really not on a roll. It would have just been once, but I've had multiple meetings. I've had 3 different meetings tonight, and I stopped it during each meeting. My last meeting number 2 and meeting number 3 actually got combined, and because of that meeting, I missed a good story in the valley, but the meeting was about future stories. Missing one story is not that big of a deal. But yeah, there was a fire in West Hills, and it was 2 people injured in that fire. I believe civilians. But yeah, I missed it. I was the closest stringer to it. I was a distance away from it, but I would have at least got transport. But you can't win them all. And like I said, the meetings I had were way more important than... The meetings I had were about future multiple stories, not just one story. Although I feel bad because NBC did call asking if we were there, and I had to tell her no, we weren't. But I'm still in the valley. I'm on Ventura Boulevard, looking for a story. Victor and LAX should be somewhere in South LA. In fact, let's check the... Get out here and see what Victor has fed. Like I said, guys, if you see LAX commenting on here, you better tell him what's up. He better not be commenting. He's working right now. And if you guys don't know, LAX joined the team today. Right now, he's training with Victor. And tomorrow, he'll be training with Victor. And at some point, he'll be getting in my car, too. I might have double booked myself for Wednesday. Uh-oh. We'll figure it out. Files. Los Angeles. So Victor only has the one story, South LA car shooting, car-to-car shooting, or yeah, car shooting. No, code 2. I didn't double book myself that way. No. I think I was supposed to give a ride along to, or maybe I did double book myself that way. It's not gonna get in the way of our stuff though. And it might get in the way of my snowboarding. I need to rethink my week. Yeah, so Victor only has that. But LAX was gonna ride with me Wednesday, but I don't know if he is. We'll see, I'll figure it out. We're still on for tomorrow. Or today, I guess we'll say.
257, difficult respiration, 715.5 West 78th Street.
And I will say this about LAX. Real nice guy. A real nice guy. I enjoyed having a conversation with him today, and welcomed him to the team. He's now training with Victor, and he'll be on the street soon. Hey, what's up, competition? Look at RMG sitting over there. Hi. I'm gonna go sit over here. If he's sitting right here, he had to have gone to that fire. I don't know why they called me. I'm sure the companies was there. Alright, so I'm cold. I'm turning the heater on. Standing outside was really close. Netflix all over? Again? I don't know. Oh, Al Kim. Al's still talking about his gas station bowling alley experience. No, it's not Howard in that car. It's a cat named Sam. I think he calls it wanking off. Alexander, copy that. I don't run Facebook, but I'll look into it, and we'll get you going if you want to start Loud Labs Bakersfield. I was talking to a kid out there, but he's in high school, and I can't really. I mean, I can talk to a kid, but I can't make a deal with somebody under 18. He actually has a pretty decent group going out there, so we'll figure things out. My meetings were great. All 3 of them a success. Super success. And now I'm just cold. And hopefully I can make it to sunup and play some golf. You put a sticker on your board, can I consider myself sponsored by Loud Labs? Back in the day, dude, product sponsors was what it's all about. Remember when you were a kid and you got sponsored for product? You were like in heaven. Stickers make your board go faster. No, but stickers make the world go round. That's what I used to say. Stickers make the world go round. Because there used to be a gnarly sticker war. Now, I understand the sticker war still kind of is going on around the world, but with social media, you don't see as many stickers on signs anymore. You don't see slaps, what they call them. You don't see slaps around so much. But I still see Andre the Giant's face everywhere I go. I've said it once, I said it before, man. He won the sticker game. Shepherd Ferry won. Bolcom, close second. Banksy doesn't do stickers. Banksy's not a sticker guy. Shepherd Ferry, sticker guy. Shepherd Ferry won the sticker war, for sure. The new thing is stickers with, yeah, I see that, I see that. Back in the day, when I was like, I'm calling it in the 90s? Yeah, in the 90s. My buddy's like, he came up with this thing called the Star Club. Like if you had a star on your car and a number, you'd be able to contact that person. Because you used to drive around and you saw somebody and you wanted to talk to them, date them, talk to them. It was very hard to like, honk, honk, hey, pull over. That's not how that works. But now with Instagram, you can just put your Instagram on your car and people can get a hold of you. It's a little scary, but it's weird to see his Star Club idea come into like reality. I think it's called Tinder now, but you know what I mean. Like you if there's somebody driving next to you and you want to get a hold of them, you can figure it out. No, Clemson was that tonight? Was tonight the championship? I didn't see it. I did not see it. I've been busy all night. Who won? Not that it really matters. Actually, who cares who won? Was it a close game? That's all that matters. Was it close? If Ice wanted to collab with me, I'm pretty sure he can get a hold of me. As a matter of fact, he knows people that know me, so it's easy to get a hold of me. Now, I know Patty and Ice did a ride-along together. That's 2 people who didn't know what they were doing, going out together. And it made for a great video, but it was, I don't know. I mean, I'll give Ice a ride-along. I don't mind giving him a ride-along. And I don't know who Paul and Sam are. But if Ice wants to get a hold of me, he knows how to get a hold of me. He knows people that know me. Yeah, Bone Clinks, that was fun. That was fun. And if you noticed, the Bone Clinks and Loud Labs ride along was a little different than the Patty Mayo Ice Poseidon ride along.
for heavy duty tow. How many axles and approximate weight?
Saddle Tramp. No, it's called Confident. It's called Confident.
444 North Cooper.
44 to 16. That sucks. I'm glad for whoever won. It's going to change their life. Well, a quarter of the team. It's going to change their life. The rest of them are just going to have a story forever. Bone Clinks did a ride along, not with me. He did a ride along with Patty Mayo when Patty Mayo was stringing for On Scene. You can find it. It's funny because neither of them knew what they were doing. Patty's not a stringer. He has camera skills, absolutely, but he's not a stringer. Bone Clinks did a ride along with me. Yes, Bone Clinks did. I didn't stream it. He did. If you go to his Twitch channel, you'll see it. We didn't both stream at the same time. I didn't want to cross streams. I heard that's a bad idea. Do I think, Mr.? No, I don't think. I know. He's real. He's a real person. He's absolutely real, and he's a genius. Patty is a genius. Well, there you go. There you go, White Knight. See, read White Knight's comment. Hey, check it out, man. What a great parking lot. Happy New Year to you guys. What episode was my encounter with the PD officer? It was Sheriff's, and it was, I think it was number 53. If we're on number 54 right now, it's number 53. Number 53, not 53.2. I think there is a 53.2, but it wasn't. It was 53. What's up, Toastmaster? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Sam? Well, Randy, I'm not waiting or expecting, but if he wants to reach out, he knows how. He knows how. I'll tell you what, though. I wouldn't want to get into a fight with Ice. He has some boxing skills, man. That's awesome. Jeremy, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, thank you. Santa outfit. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun morning.
Lab 466, automatic alarm 611, Southwest Boulevard, across the street.
What city is this? Where am I? I'm Studio City right now, I believe. I am Studio City. Yes, you are, Alexander. You're going to get them. I read something today that said the IRS is still going to send out your tax returns. Hey, Mr. Cool. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Damn, Al. Damn. No, true. I'm talking to everyone. I'm talking to everyone. You're working Riverside and Vineland. I was just there for the most part. It's like right in front of me for the most part, too. It's right over there. Right on. Do you report on street racing? If they get into a crash, obviously I'll be there. But if you're talking about the meetups and stuff like that, not really. Sometimes footage is sent to us, or sometimes my guys have covered, you know, the intersection takeovers and things like that. That footage always sells. But it has to be shot by one of us. It can't be shot by somebody who gives it to us, because they always put it on social media too, and I don't sell stuff that's on social media. It doesn't work like that.
1985, San Francisco,
I need to look at something wrong now.
Information on a 10 to 11 suspect that left Round Park and Beverly last seen riding away from the Tommy's Burgers. Suspect is a male Hispanic, heavy accident.
Metro mentioned 19. Be advised, we're going to continue to get alarms here until the alarm company gets somebody out here, but there's no problem.
In his waistband. Information on incident 415. Anyhow, the unit that was suspect cameras in 8th Street, suspect was found in Marlboro blue jacket, gray pants, unknown and under the influence.
Go back.
Suspect is taking suspect.
No. That's not what I did.
Mark is on the position doing 246 before you know.
Going to 61, on the location, Buffalo, North Suburban.
Boom. Boom. Ooh, I need to do something. I'll be right back. I'm back. One of our new LA stringers is making his way to New York for a week. So I'm gonna have him link up with New York, do some ride-alongs. He's also a very skilled still photographer, so he's gonna take some sweet pictures of Adam and the crew out there.
Metro engine 112, give us an ELS, turn us home. Metro 112.
I know where that is. I used to live there. Boom.
Check in flat 37, entry ALS 37844,
Yum.
501 smiles, 215 ready 2104.
Well, thank you. It's always nice to smile.
11024, Thomas Street.
Who do you think is winning the Super Bowl this year? It's a good question. So, whoever wins the Chargers New England game is going to end up going to the Super Bowl and possibly win it. But I want to see the Rams Chargers. I really want to see the Rams Chargers. Oh, the drink's right here. I haven't opened it yet. My second one's right here. I'm not on number 2 yet. The Cowboys play the Rams, right? Is that what happens? I think that's what's going on right now. Cowboys are playing the Rams. So I really don't want the Cowboys or New England in the Super Bowl because I want to see LA. I guess I'll answer that, Patty, and I'll answer it in Scott fashion. What do you think? Duh. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, I'm going it for a bit. I just didn't like the Eagles-Bear game. I wasn't able to watch it, but I saw the memes about it. It was great. I saw all the Bird Box memes. Yeah, so we could lose all our LA teams this weekend, or we could be celebrating our LA teams this weekend. So I will say I don't want to see the Cowboys and I don't want to see New England in the Super Bowl. But I do believe that whoever wins between the Chargers and New England is going to end up going to the Super Bowl. This is Philip Rivers' game of his life coming up. Game of his life coming up, man. I love watching that guy play. He plays with emotion. And you know, speaking of emotion, you know who I like announcing right now? Nobody liked him as a quarterback. But he makes a great announcer because he gets excited about things. He is a very emotional announcer. Romo. Tony Romo is a great announcer, man. At first I didn't like him. When his face showed up on TV, I'm like, this is stupid. The guy couldn't make it as the quarterback, and now he's going to be an announcer, and I didn't like it at all. But after listening to a couple games, watching a couple games, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Romo announcing. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Romo is, I don't know who he is, but I think the channel he works for is going to be doing the Super Bowl. So it's a good chance Romo is going to be announcing the Super Bowl. And that's awesome. And he does know his stuff. He obviously knows anything and everything about that position at quarterback. So it's really cool to hear him talk about what's coming, what's going to happen. But he does it with emotion, where Troy Aikman, is just monotone while he's doing his announcing. He knows everything and he does it, but he doesn't have the emotion that that Romo has when he's announcing. So I like it. I like Romo announcing. He does predict what's going to happen. It's because he sees it. He's been seeing it, you know, he's been seeing it his whole life. And you can kind of tell what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm in Studio City, guys. I am in Studio City. If I turn around, I can see the Minion. Looking for a story. I already missed a story. That sucks, but whatever. Can't win them all. I've learned this. Did I install those scanners yet? Those weren't mine. You talking about the scanners that you saw in the boxes? Those aren't mine. Those are my father-son team down in San Pedro. I did get them programmed for them, though. The Raiders haven't moved to Vegas yet. I don't think. I think they got one more year in Oakland before they're in Vegas. I mean, they have agreed to go to Vegas. I just don't know if nothing in Pacoima. The story of the night so far is West Hills. There's a fire in West Hills that had 2 victims. The truck into the tree was a good story. Matter of fact, it should be up on my Instagram by now. I told the Instagram poster, feel free to post. Las Vegas Raiders will be insane. I don't know if they'll be any good, but it's good for Vegas, and it's good for the NFL, and it's good for you if you want to see your favorite team and you don't want to go to Oakland. Or let's say Oakland's playing the Vikings and you don't live in Minnesota, and would you rather go to a Vikings game in Las Vegas, or would you rather go to a Vikings game in Minnesota? If you live in Texas and you like the Vikings, where would you want to go spend your time? I'm gonna go to a game in Las Vegas at some point. Hell yeah! How about them Lions? Has Polecat been on a ride along with me? Shoot. Yes he has. Yes he has. Polecat's been real busy though. Well, he actually just took some time off from being real busy, but he's been real busy. All those new games, that's his job, and he treats it like a job. It's really smart. Patty, I don't know how they are, and we don't do follow-ups. I'm sorry. Did Victor's crash with critical videos go up on LOUDLABS? What crash? Sorry. Well, which crash are you talking about? Victor only has one story tonight, and that's not on there. If it happened within the past 3 days, it's probably been on there. I actually have a lot of backup work to do. I have a lot of December stuff to still. It's in there. I just gotta add words to it. Bird Box. Don't tell him not to watch it. It's pretty good. It's worth the watch, especially if you already have the subscription. Bird Box, question mark? Bird Box is a movie on Netflix. Haven't you seen all those people with the blindfolds on now? I did hear that the ending is different than the book. And people who read the book were much happier because people who were much happier with the movie, because the book kind of ends it rudely and disgustingly. The movie ends it pretty awesomely.
Truck 33, wires down, 44665, Trevor, across Norbury, sheriff on scene.
Meeting 2 was good. Meeting 2 got squished with meeting 3, and meeting 2 and 3 were great. Real great. Real great. Oh, yeah, 10 freeway at Holt. That's on there. That's on there. It is on there. And Victor DeGood, he got all kinds of hits on that. How long have you been doing this I Am Sleep? This is like the third one. We've been breaking. We broke tonight up. Yeah, meeting 3 turned into meeting 2, or meeting 2 turned into meeting 3. We just combined it since it was basically the same thing, and I didn't have to repeat myself. Plus, it was best for meeting 2 and meeting 3 to meet each other. You may be a stringer, but you are a swinger. Oh, you may be a stringer, but are you a swinger? Absolutely not. My mom used to be on the soccer team called Swingers back in the 70s and 80s. But no, I can't imagine anybody touching my wife. I'd have to kill him. So no, I'm not a swinger. You're a swinger, you play golf. I am a swinger, if that's what you were talking about. If that's what you were talking about. Yes, I am a swinger.
Command 215 direct, primary tack B9 direct, secondary tack B8 direct, quick channel
Rescue 86, cancel Rescue 78, we're available from Relax Run. Add it to their engine.
Stage.
Right on, Ross. That's cool.
Boston and 605 near the greenhouse and the riverbed.
It is cold out. During meeting number 2 and meeting number 3, I had to go put on a jacket. It was a little brr. No ride-alongs, guys. I can't be bringing strangers in my car from the internet. Wait, that's a multi-million-dollar business, billion-dollar business now. Picking up strangers on the internet. Back in the day, you were told, don't pick up strangers and don't meet people on the internet. Now it's a multi-billion-dollar business. Well, Kyle, that's because we just kind of got here. I mean, I've been uploading our raw footage for a while, but that's boring watching the raw footage. But I started streaming about 2 months ago, and looks like I'm going to be a streamer now. I'm going to be a streamer now. I'm going to continue stringing, but I'm going to be a streamer. And when I do move on to all that storm chasing, other stuff outside of LA, of course I'll be streaming it. Streaming is the new stringing. I like streaming. I like talking, so streaming's great. MR, I actually do have a ride-along program. Costs $300 for a half night, $500 for a full night, and you can split that with 2 people. Half night's 4 hours, full night over 4 hours, or 6 hours, I guess. Do a stringer bus. I'm not doing a stringer bus. We can't pay to ride along? Absolutely you can. $500 for a half night, $1,000 for a full night. Nah, $300 and $500. And to be honest with you, for the loyals, I can break that down lower. Like, I'll never advertise that it's lower, but for you guys, I can break it down even less. I can do 2 and 4. And you can split that. So For $100 each, you guys can sit in the car. And I do that because, well, I ain't stupid. Surfboard and 3 wetsuits. Wait, you're offering to give me a surfboard and 3 wetsuits? I do have 3 surfboards and a wetsuit. So I have the opposite of that. And my sister's building a house right now on the beach in, well, not on the beach, but on the beach overlooking San Clemente. So one of my surfboards, I believe, I'm gonna take it over there and leave it there so they have a house board. But her house isn't quite done yet. So once she's there, I'll be spending some time in San Clemente. I don't know exactly where, Al. I'm sure you're gonna ask that next, but I don't know exactly where. I just know that they will have a 180 view of the beach, and there's nothing in front of them but sand and a cliff. She lives in Costa de Casa right now. What a shame. She has to leave Costa de Casa to go to San Clemente. They're downgrading. Both her kids are now grown and out, so her husband is a real successful gentleman and he's a real good golfer. I think he has a, I don't know if he's scratch. I know it's a single-digit handicap for sure. But he's a great golfer, great dude too, real great dude. But anyways, they're building a house in San Clemente right now, and for the 4th of July, they went and had a, what did he call it? He called it a, hold on. Foundation party. They went and had a foundation party, which means the foundation was there and it was just pretty much flat with some stuff hanging out. They went down, took some lawn chairs and picnic baskets and just sat on their property for the 4th of July. They had a foundation party. I don't go to Sacramento, but my company will be going to Sacramento in 2020. As a matter of fact, we'll be going up there to test some waters in the next few months here. If you had a piece of property overlooking the beach in San Clemente, wouldn't you go have a foundation party? You just camp there, right? Yeah. Yeah, one of my 3 boards, I believe I'm going to take it there. That way my nephew can use it. Anybody else who goes there and uses it. I have a fish that a buddy of mine made me, and he's no longer with us, so I will never get rid of that fish. I also have a Bruno board, and Bruno's out of business now, and that's about a 6'2", I believe. And then I have a, I forgot the name of it, but I literally found this board. It's an epoxy board. It's not quite a long board. It's not a gun, but it's probably, I think it's about a 7-8 footer, but it's not shaped like a long board. It's shaped like a regular board. That's the board I'll leave over there. No, we don't have anybody up in the Bay Area. Sacramento will be the first for us up there. How big is that fish? Ah, man, 5. And it's not a Bruno fish. I forgot the name of the fish. My buddy used to sell Clark foam, and he got me a really good deal on the board, and then he passed away in an ultralight, so I will never get rid of that fish. My Bruno, I think, is a 6'2". I had it built for me when he had his spot over in Sunset, and I don't know what size my fish is, but I love my fish, dude. It's so fun.
They don't have an address for him. And they state that the assailant... we don't sell Nucos at the cross, we sell Norberry or Nicobar, is that correct?
Oh, there's no more Clark foam? That's crazy. I didn't know that. The fish was built for me in... Oh, man. 20... 07, 08, I believe. With my very first stringer check, I ever got, I bought a $1,000 electric skateboard, company called X Skate. They're not really around anymore, and yes, that's a lot of money for a electric skateboard, but you have to understand, in the year 2000, they didn't really exist. So for me to have an electric skateboard that goes 25 miles an hour, well worth it. And my buddy owned the company. Well, is a friend's friend. I mean, I know Louis, but I'm not friends with Louis. I've partied with Louis, and Louis is a really good partier. But Louis since sold that X Skate company to a couple other people, and then it's gone. But the second thing I bought was a Lost Mayhem board. That Lost Mayhem board got destroyed in a video shoot we did once, but I still have half of it. It's in storage, and I will never get rid of the X Skate because it's the first thing I bought with my stringer money, and I'll never get rid of that broken surfboard because it's the first thing I bought with my stringer money. Yeah, dude, it didn't teach me how to surf, but it made you surf better. Like, dude, I loved it. It was hard to surf on, but the Mayhem board was fun. But like I said, it got destroyed in a video shoot, and I couldn't be mad at that. What are your thoughts on Lime scooters? Get on a skateboard. Nah, man, transportation's transportation. It is what it is, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Favorite current food while stringing? I don't eat when I string. I eat before I string, and a lot of times after I string. What's the biggest wave I ever surfed? It was in Mexico, and it was a right. It was probably 2 foot overhead, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Now, I'm not a pro like you, Al, but I was in Cabo, and then we went up the beach. I don't know the break. If you were to tell me the break, I might remember it. But it was, and I'm a goofy footer, so I was on my backhand, but I remember the wave like it was yesterday. I know exactly when came back, went back, and then I couldn't believe it. Best wave of my life, pretty much. I didn't surf Cabo. We took a taxi up north a little bit from Cabo and surfed it. I've surfed Hawaii a few times. Zippers. I think that was it. I think you're right, sir. Not many lefts there, I don't think. I think it was all rights. And it was at least double overhead on that wave. What flavor bang? Oh, what I got? Red, white, and blue. Star Blast.
15 East 6th Street. Incident 294 81
That's a phase 2. Code 291.
Yeah, he's going to be later out. Part of the 76.
Original RP, given there was 2 patients, they both ran. We have the original RP at La Docena. He stated the second person who was stabbed was still at the 605 at Slauson, unknown search at that location.
Got some stabbings going on. Victor's a little too far from that, unless, Why would I throw it out? I bought it. It's not done drinking yet. Which reminds me, I need to get rid of this one to make room for the other one. Uh-oh, what are you showing me?
County Manager, episode 9 for common code 2 incident 02, correction 03038853.
And also profile that suspect 1355 Court Street. Another amount of suspects on top of the road causing this disturbance.
There's no way he's gonna make it. He's gonna miss transport, so I'm not gonna send him that.
213 or 215.
Responding sheriff to that address.
Nobody on Vermont. Correction northeast corner.
Rescue.
Dave, things are good, thank you.
Rescue 806 on the radio with engine 6 on scene to the 6 226 South New Hampshire.
Just turn my car off, which means my heater's off. It's gonna get cold quick.
laying down northeast corner of Beverly and Vermont.
I don't know if all of California is cold, but where I am right now, it's 48, and it's not quite warm. Water's not that cold in LA? That's a lie. I guess when the water's colder, or when the water is warmer than the air, then yeah, I guess. But 59. That's the one thing I hated, man. I hated surfing in cold. Like surfing Hawaii or surfing Cabo, you just wear your trunks, it's great. But you gotta put that wetsuit on, and it gets cold, and then it's just cold. Come on, hook a brother up. Got a good stabbing going on. 605 near Slauson. Pico Rivera? Whittier? And we're nowhere near it, and Victor's too far from it. Look at this great parking lot we're in.
29, Roger.
It's not near, otherwise I would go, mister.
Landing zone for any elementary school.
Yeah, I'm way too far. It's off the 605 in Valley. I'm at Universal Studios. Now, if there were no such thing as CHP officers, I can be there in about 15 minutes or less. New the channel, getting into stringing. I don't know what you said. Brooke, don't do that. I don't have any shirts on me. I do have just a few shirts left, and I need to send some of them to Cedar Rapids. I know I promised Brandon some shirts, and I got to give some to my conversations tonight. So I need to order some new shirts. Let's just be honest. Why am I chilling in a dead zone? It's not a dead zone. Actually, the story of the night happened out here, and I missed it because I was having meeting number 2 and meeting number 3. I did not. I've never met Chris Burrows, but Victor has, and he was a mentor to Victor. Victor actually knew him and learned a lot of things from him. Has the autopsy come out yet? Oh man. That sucks. Just got a message from the wife. She's a little sick, and now Dade Man's a little sick. So maybe we'll do some live streaming tomorrow during the day instead of when he's at school. Because if he's throwing up right now, we're not sending him to school tomorrow. Would I ever consider doing paparazzi work on a side? Well, I know how to do paparazzi. I learned paparazzi back in 2006, the summer of 2006, I believe. Made great money at it. It's just, it's not for me. I like the challenge of the hunt, but I don't like working during the day. Working during the day is stupid. I got spoiled, so I find other things to do. Live stream medicine pickup. You never know, man. That's what FamLabs is all about, and I have not got on it like I want, so tomorrow today might be a good time to start that. Now, when it comes to paparazzi work, ask RMG about that.
5 Tide 8.
Well, I mean, I may as well see where he is. David 17, Red 5, 17, what's your 20?
That's 829, yes.
110 Salsa. Not like it. You guys might make it faster on the ground.
Yeah. Copy that. There's a double, triple stabbing going on at Slauson in the 605, but you're going to miss it.
Stand by, you're covering engine 25 LA. Copy, you're canceling car.
Copy that.
RMG switched to paparazzi work? No, they didn't switch. They switched to stringer work.
18, cancel your response.
Engine 29 copies. Add this run.
Confirming, do you need it?
Oh, Dave, shit, shoot. Sorry. Dave, that's right. We're supposed to link up. I'm back from New York. I'm not sick anymore. I did get your message. We will link up. My this week got super busy. Matter of fact, I think I double booked myself. So, Dave, we'll link up over the weekend or the following week. I didn't forget. I mean, I did, but I didn't forget.
Engine 145 and engine 118, vehicle fire. Westbound 260, east of Azusa, right shoulder.
What's on fire? What's on fire? Are you a big rig? Are you a big rig? It's too far from us, but it's always fun if it's a big rig. No, it's not.
Radio 5245, Springer Avenue. Incident 316, already 1548.
Is that Stringer and his mom driving to Story still around? Yeah, Miles is still around. I've heard a lot of things about that Stringer and his mom lately. They're making enemies right and left. Right and left.
Possibly in the greenhouse area, just north of 25's location.
Old enough to be driving himself. Old enough to be driving himself, but I don't know why she drives him around. I don't know if they're just a tight couple, a tight mother and son. I don't know if he doesn't have a license due to things. I don't know the story, so I can speculate, but I don't know why she drives him around. He never drives, and I mean, the dude has a full beard. He's a man, but he's getting driven around by his mommy. New to the channel, what do I do exactly? Oh, well, what do I do? Have you ever had some sketchy come up to you while you stage in your car and scare you where you had to leave? Nah. Who have you paparazzi hunted? The list is too long to say, but I will say the very first week I started, I got into it deep. The very first day I got Nikki Hilton kissing her then boyfriend from Entourage, and then later that day I got Pamela picking up her kids from school. Second day I got Britney Spears. Third day I got Nicole Richie and Lindsay Lohan. And this is in 2006, 2007, when all those people I just said were big deals. The most money I ever made was exclusive shots, and I hate using the word exclusive, but in paparazzi there's a difference. It means more zeros. The decibel moves. When it comes to news, it just means that you were there by yourself. But when it comes to paparazzi, exclusive is awesome. The best pictures I ever got, not best pictures, but the most money I ever made was Sandra Bullock and Jesse James at their house in Sunset Beach.
Entrance 57, difficult respirations, 87 buttons, stop over.
Jacob wanted to be a part of something. I wouldn't let him be a part of me, So he went and found himself something to be a part of. Aw, congratulations, Mr. Jacob Zone TV.
989, cancel incident. 205, 960 handled.
L60 cut off left, please.
Hey, General, thank you so much for the $1. $1 makes Scotty holla. Woo woo!
Units, code 5, code Alpha, watch 5, code Alpha, watch 5, North Hollywood units.
Dave, we know you're lying. We know you're lying. That's a lie.
70, bro.
What will $10 do? I don't know. What is CX? Ask Jacob. He seems to know everything. Ah. Everybody wants to be a part of something. That dude's always been a troll, and then he joined the trolling trolls.
Assault, 1861 South Wellington.
Oh, I got another $1. Whoop, 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 whoop. I agree, Eric. I agree that
Squad 49.
I had an F-150 once, and I did not think that that could wrap around like that. Jacob, you don't make $20,000 a month. And I told you he was a liar and a thief now. Now he's a thief and a liar. You don't make $20,000 a month. Actually, check this out, guys. Go to his site. Look at his videos. You tell me how much money Jacob makes. Just a wannabe. That's all Jacob is and ever will be. Look at that. I made $3 from General. Whoop, whoop. F-150 or Tacoma? That's a good question. Basically, my Tacoma... No, Tundra. Not Tacoma. I have a Tundra now. But my Tundra reminds me a lot of my F-150. What I did to my F-150 is the reason they have Raptors now. Well, of course you did, because you can't do it by yourself. You had to join somewhere. You tried to join On Scene, that didn't work. You probably tried to join RMG, that didn't work. I wasn't going to bring you because you're nothing but, well, a thief. So, and you're also unprofessional. So you joined the right place. I am by myself. There's nobody sitting in here with me. Jacob, you started as a hater for me. You tried to be my friend. I ignored you. You went and joined somewhere. You're not making any money at this. You're never going to make any money at this. I've seen how you operate.
900 East 1st Street, incident 329, RD 139.
Mr. Cool, right? He's making $20,000 a month, isn't he? So anyways, my F-150, I built it up. And that's why, and not just me, a lot of people built up their F-150s, and that's why the Raptors exist now. But I liked my F-150, it was great. I also liked my, I like my Tundra right now, it's great. Raptors are sick, they are. But it's also cheating. Just buy an F-150 and put some money into it and build it up yourself, man. The cause of it remains under investigation. I figured it was. The word is he overdosed, and I'm curious on what. Because that says a lot about the man. And I'm curious on what he overdosed on. Now, say he overdosed on some cold medicine, took cold medicine and sleep aid at the same time. You know, it's understandable. But if he overdosed on cocaine, that's not understandable. I mean, he does have a wife and kid, and that sucks. But I'm curious to see what the Indian is on that. Built up your Tacoma. Right on, dude. Right on. I haven't done much to my Tundra. The moment I got it, I put new shocks on it. and leveled the front end and took all the emblems off. I don't need a sticker to tell me I have a 4-wheel drive. But yeah, I have all my emblems are gone, and tires are next. But I mean, my truck, I've had it since, when did I get it? I think I got it at the end of 2017. I think it only has 10,000 miles on it. I barely drive it. So it's I like it. I like it. It's reliable. Do I like it more than the Ford? Right now, not quite yet, because my Ford lifted. I didn't lift its monster truck, but I raised it just a little. I think it had 35s on there. Flared fenders, bumper, and put a shell on it. I liked it. Sold it to somebody who still owes me money on it, but I'll never get it because, well, long story. Thank you, Lori. I hope they feel better too, man. I know it's still new, and I literally just put my license plates on there today. I've been running paper plates for over a year because the thing looks brand new, but because of the new law, I don't want to get messed with. So I had the plates sitting in there for a year, then I actually got personal plates, put those just sitting there in the side, and then with the new law, since I got back from New York, I did finally put my plates on. Yeah, 2 years with paper plates, right? If your truck looks nice and looks new, you can get away with it. And I barely drove it. It's my Tundra crew cab. It's a 4-door. It's the 4-door. Got the big gas tank and big engine. No, I don't have press plates on my truck. But they are Loud Labs related. What is the new law? The new law in California is no more paper plates. Honk your horn every $1. Well, General, that means I owe you 5 honks. The new law is when you leave the dealership, they'll give you your license plates. No more paper plates in California. If you bought your new vehicle in November or December, they will give you a grace period. A lot of it has to do with toll roads. If you have paper plates, you go through the toll for free, and they want your money. And the cops want to know who you are and when they're trying to pull you over. When did the paper law plate pass? What's today? The 8th? 8 days ago. 8 days ago. But like I said, if you don't stop it, General, stop it. Guys, just give me $1 all day. Dollar. Like I said, if you bought it in November or December, you'll have a grace period. We're watching the old F-150 in Stringers, LA. I was not in an F-150 in Stringers, LA. Hey, thank you, True Freak. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't have to honk. Come on, Scott. When you coming back to Ventura County? I don't know. That's 10 honks. I can't keep honking like this. But True Freak is a loyal, so. Well,
Code 6. No, 1, 2, 3, so moving on 1.
Ford Street, code 3040.
Chevy or Ford?
Before he goes outside the division, identify.
I used to be a Chevy guy, but then I owned a Ford, and I did notice my friends that had the same Chevy truck that I had, Ford truck, their plastic pieces broke faster than my plastic pieces. And every time I honk, I'm bringing attention to myself. Woo. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. What's the scenario? Where the story's at? What Chevy did you own? My very first car was a 64 El Camino. I don't have many regrets in life. I stand firm with most decisions I've made, but I should have never sold that El Camino. Nope. 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 I wish I had that thing right now, man. Such a mistake, man. Such a mistake. Bought a 64 El Camino for $3,500. Put some money into it. Did some engine work to it. I think it was a 327. Oh, wait. Does that make sense? I think it wasn't a 350. And sold it for $5,200. Dumbass. Me, I'm a dumbass, not you.
25 repeat.
In Stringers, I drove a Crown Vic. All my Stringer vehicles have been a Crown Vic.
75. Three, sir. 77 is information only on a water main break in the area of Hawes and Florence. Code 2 incident 346 and RD 1273.
Let's see if we can find this. I don't know that.
Roger. Anytime traffic unit had a red misdemeanor Melrose in Vermont. Last case found
David 17 Red 5.
large SUV animal.
Water main.
Awesome. Hopefully you know the location, because I only know partial. Good luck. Sweet. Victor's on his way to a water main break. Hopefully it's a good one. I don't know if it's a good one. Yeah, I have a team. It's no secret I have a team. What happens to my job if LAPD goes encrypted? Nothing. I just keep working. Work.
2710 South Compton.
I doubt LAPD is going to go encrypted. It's like the sheriff's. It won't happen, man. Because one, that's taxpayer dollars. Two, those taxpayer dollars can go somewhere else. And three, that'll be a lot of money for them, man. A lot. And if LAPD does go encrypted, it'll actually help me. I'll be able to get access to it where you won't. And where all the new companies won't be able to. Jacob, stop lying. Dude, nobody, he's just lying to kick it. They offered you $20,000 a month. Then why are you talking to me, big dog? Why are you here trying to troll us? Go earn that $20,000 a month, big dog. We all seen your, we've seen your channel, the channel where you used me to promote your channel. That channel? The one where you used me to promote? That one? Dude, you don't gotta lie to kick it, man. What happened to Shot in the Dark? Nothing. We're just waiting for it to get picked up again. We're waiting for it to get picked up again. We haven't been told no. And if you guys saw the episode where the director, Jeff Daniels, was sitting in my car, he explained it best. We're still going. We're probably going to get it. It's going to happen. The problem is, do I want to do it? I don't know. If I do it, I'll only be helping Howard. I'm not here to help Howard. Jacob, I'm just going to say this. The more you talk, the less it's helping you. Do you think TV news go all digital? Isn't it all digital? Isn't it digital? I don't understand the question, sir. Seriously, I don't.
to 1083 incident 213 T43.
Domestic violence 7453 burial code 2 incident 197 2136.
Like, not to be on TV. No. The news will always be on TV because they need to fill the gaps of those commercials. And they fill it with news. No, they're gonna hate you because you're an idiot. We've already caught you lying once, maybe twice. We all know you used my image to promote your channel. Just because you came up with a graphic and an edit doesn't mean you know what you're doing. Your channel's stupid. Your channel's dumb. You're stupid. And I'm excited to see you at a story. And I think you still have your earrings in, right? It's really hard to take you serious when you have your earrings in. And it's really hard to take you serious when you don't talk professional. It's really hard to take you serious when you're a liar. It's really hard to take you serious when you steal people's images to help yourself. It's really hard to take you serious, period. Victor's gonna get his feet wet. Alright, we're not going anywhere. I just don't want to sit here. I'm gonna drive around in circles.
The station available for the code 3 o'clock.
Oh, that sucks. That means someone died here recently. That's a bummer. Ah, that sucks. What a bummer. Usually I would know the story, but I haven't been out in a minute, especially out in this area.
1847 with 12 Street, close 3 incident 323 9285. 1251. Ringer 401 South Hope Street at the YMCA. Information is at 362. So backing from 7th and 120. 163, squad 163, entry 431 Street, Fishburne Avenue. Hall 3.
I will say this, Jacob. I will give you a word of advice. And this is a serious word of advice. Stop being a little scared boy and walk yourself up to the scene and shoot it where you're supposed to shoot it. Don't shoot it from around the corner. Don't shoot it from a distance away. Don't shoot it far away. Grab your balls and go to where you're supposed to go to shoot it. All your footage is all so far away. So far away. I mean, let's be honest. You are the best guy at this job. I've never seen a better stringer, streamer, troller than you. But, yeah, Jacob, grab your balls and learn how to shoot. Hey! Victor's at the scene.
very, very minor.
Oh, what a bummer. What a bummer.
Yeah.
Ah, what a bummer. Copy that.
1901. Here. Heel. 19%.
Yeah, that's why I said don't bother reporting. Just block them if you guys don't want to see it. I find it entertaining. Like I said, the more he says, the deeper hole he digs. Like, you can't dig out of it, dude. People see you for who you are. Hey, look where we are. Should I just become the story? Just bam, right into the sign. They'll come out, guaranteed to be on 2 channels. The new movie Glass looks real good. I can't believe the original one was like 19 years ago, dude. That's crazy. But Glass looks good. Glass looks real good. I'm excited for that. See? With that statement right there, you're just digging yourself deeper. YouTube is everything? No, it's not. Family, friends, that's everything. Dumbass. But keep talking, this is fun. And I'll just give you a word of advice, man. You're not gonna outsmart a smartass. Where do I want to go? What seems like fun right now? Ah, I know where I'll take you guys, because Victor's nowhere near there. Let's go to Hollywood, boys and girls. Boys and girls, let's go to Hollywood. Hey, you guys want to go by, never mind. Never mind.
Are you clear? Call like Watch 5, code Alpha, Alpha completion of your call. Call like Watch 5, code Alpha, completion of your call.
Oh no, my dash cam died. Oh no, my dash cam died. I need to pull over. Over here. Over here. That's a terrible impression, but who can name what that impression is? Over here. Over here. Terrible impression. But what is that from? What's that from? No, but there is an accent involved. Close. Close. And when I tell you what it is, you're going to see how far off I was. but I'll do it one more time. You ready? Over here! Over here! It's not Howard. Same accent, though. I'm going to be gone, so I'm not going to see your answer. But the fact that you said Howard means my impression wasn't that bad. Because they do have the same accent. But one of them is a droid, and the other is Howard. C-3PO. C-3PO in the desert. Before the Jawas take him. Boom! Oblivion! Got it! Was it the droid part that gave the hint away? Yeah, I'm not an impressionist, guys. Here's my Alf impression. No problem!
1011 Oak Park, across the Dalewood, the ER, Kaiser, semi-patient, going to ICH. Quad 90 diabetic, 8035 Hill, across the Pennydale, San Gabriel convalescent, room 205 C Charlie.
Hey, Jacob, shouldn't you be earning your $20,000 a month? What are you doing hanging out with us? Hey, this is where they film a lot of things, but this is where I've gone to 2 Big Bang Theory tapings before. You park right there on the right, walk across the street to the left, and they record straight down there on the right. I think Alf's coming back, and if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be coming back on Fox, because if you guys watched the last Young Sheldon, Alf was on it, and that's kind of how TV works. So I believe I heard Alf is making a comeback, and I'm guessing it's going to be on Fox. Now, hopefully he's hanging out with the kid who grew up. What was his name? Was Wesley? No, it wasn't Wesley. I forgot that family's name. But yeah, I hear Alf's coming back. No, Doc, my mom made me. And then when it comes to stringing, I made myself. No streamer made me. But continue on, please. Tell me how you feel. Netflix didn't make me. No problem. What other impressions do I do? Oh, I came up with a good one right now, but that's just too mean and rude. Alf is a puppet. He ain't a muppet. It's kind of like jacuzzi and spa, or Kleenex and tissue. Yes, I am on Barham. Gonna be making our way into Hollywood and go stage on Hollywood Boulevard for a bit. Maybe somebody will beat up the Trump star while we're there. And we can get national news. Bye, Samantha. Thanks for hanging. Breaking news. Mesmo, the thing about reboots, man, is I even hear 90210 is coming back. I don't know about Brenda and Brandon, but I believe David. Why do I know this? Because we're the same age, and that's what you knew back in the 90s. Well, actually, they were all much older, but we were in the same grade. It's funny, too, because I used to watch Saved by the Bell from, like, way down when, before it was Saved by the Bell, when they, I forgot the teacher's name, but when they were in the original class before Slater even got there, I was in the same grade as them, and I stayed in the same grade as them until they went into high school, and right when they went to high school is when Beverly Hills 90210 started, so I was in the same grade as them. So basically, I'm in the same grade as Zach Morris and Dylan. We were all in the same grade together. But the thing about the redos is, I call it comfort TV. As long as they don't redo it like Magnum PI or MacGyver, where they just totally redo it, new characters, new everything, just same names, that's different. But if they bring back Brandon and Dylan and everybody the same way, that's great. It's comfort TV. We're already familiar with those people, the Connors. We're already familiar with them. They already have a place in our hearts and in our minds, and it's great to see what they're doing later. What we don't want to see is a new Beverly Hills 90210 with a bunch of people we don't know. But I call it comfort TV, and right now comfort TV is the best. And I told you what revamp I want to see. What redo. I want to see the Dukes of Hazzard, but I want to see the Dukes of Hazzard when Uncle Jesse and Boss Hogg were young, when they were the Duke Boys age, when they were running Shine, when they were friends. I want to see that story. And with where that takes place and with what's going on in our country right now, there could be some really good storytelling right there. Really good storytelling. So I would love to see the Dukes of Hazzard remake, but I want to see it with Boss Hogg and Uncle Jesse young, where, you know, we get to see Bo and Luke being born. We get to see things like that. I want to see that remake. So whoever has the power in TV land, listen to my words. When I was in kindergarten, I was told I couldn't watch the Dukes of Hazzard. And that's because of Daisy Duke. When you're in kindergarten, I wasn't looking at Daisy Duke. I was looking at a car fly through the air. That's what I was watching. My parents told me why I couldn't look at it, and then I started looking at it, and even then, I didn't care. I didn't care about Daisy Duke and her Daisy Dukes. I cared about watching that orange car fly. So yeah, I want to see the Dukes of Hazzard remade.
14 is just double.
Small World. I was on a game show with her. I forgot her name. Not Vicky. I forgot her real name. I have the letter and everything, but I gotta find that. I was on an episode of Funhouse, and I was on Celebrity Week. I wasn't the celebrity. I was on with, I forgot her name, but she was my partner on Funhouse, and we went up against her brother on Funhouse, her brother that was on the show. But yeah, I watched Small World, and it was really cool to be on the show with her. We went out to dinner afterwards, and then she wrote me a really cool, nice letter afterwards. I still have it somewhere in storage. Airwolf is cool. Jan Michael Vincent should have been the run of Hollywood, but that guy screwed up huge and thought drugs were more fun and better.
This is 0202 hours, stand by for new ETA.
6 Mary Robert Young, 886. 6 Mary Robert Young, 886.
What am I looking at? I was just trying to reverse, man. I don't know. Chips was good. They redid Chips. It didn't work. And the reason it didn't work is because whenever CBS redoes something, they just take an old idea, same names, different actors. It doesn't work like that. MacGyver didn't work. Hawaii Five-0, it says it worked, but it didn't work. There's a few other ones that they do, and I don't like the revamps where you don't have original ideas. I like the revamps where you use the same cast, same storyline, and we just continued on. Street Hawk. I don't remember Street Hawk. Oh, wait. Was that the motorcycle one? Was that Airwolf with the motorcycle? Or Knight Rider with the motorcycle? I do remember that. Yes, I was on Funhouse. I have to find the tape. Right now I have it on VHS. But yeah, I was on Funhouse. I think I was in 8th grade. And boy, did I think that was my opportunity. I lost, by the way. I lost. And I know why I lost. It's my fault why we lost, too. I totally know why we lost. It was during the end when you have to do the... when they push you in the cart around the track and you got to grab the coins. Jamie, I don't know what his name was, but that was the name on the show. Jamie and his partner, they grabbed all their coins because you switch tracks. I missed 1 coin. So when we went up to add, I told her, you'll see me whisper and go, hey, we lost. Sorry, hey, we lost. And she's like, how do you know? I'm like, we lost. Because the coin I missed, he grabbed. And we had won the competition part. And they were behind when it came to the roundy part, the racetrack. And the racetrack was what you did before you went into the funhouse. But I missed 125 chip. And so if you take 25 from him, you add it to me, we would have won. So if I just would have grabbed that chip, we would have won. But yeah, I lost. And the reason why I was able to get on Funhouse was my cousin was dating the host, JD Roth, at the time. And that's why I was able to get on, because they were dating. And that's why I got on Celebrity Week. My grandma, who didn't like to be called grandma but liked to be called Turtle, it was her niece, and JD Roth even came over to my grandparents' house for dinner, and so I got to meet him before I was even on the show. So he wasn't there during the tryouts, but I went through 2 separate tryouts, and the person that I tried out with was she didn't make it, but she was never going to make it, unfortunately, because I was already set up to be on it because, well, my cousin was dating him. It's fun to see JD Roth too. He's still out doing things. What do I think of The Simpsons? They've been around a long time. I haven't watched them lately. I did catch an episode not too long ago because I wanted to see if a new episode would make me laugh out loud. Made me laugh out loud a couple times, and they were funny then, they're funny now, but their time is coming. Their time's coming.
Engine 65, squad 89, traffic collision ALS,
Why don't I add LOUDLABS to my live streams? Doczilla, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know yet. I'm told I should. I'm told it'll be smart, but I don't know. I'm technologically challenged. So, I don't even know how to do it. I connected to YouTube, I guess? I don't know. I like YouTube. YouTube's my friend. It's doing nice right now. It's hooking me up. Opinions on Family Guy? It's funny. I like it. I just listened to WTF with Mark Maron talk to Seth about everything. But yeah, the Seth, like I know him. Mark Maron talked to Seth MacFarlane on his WTF podcast. And I like it. Bob's Burgers, I didn't like it at first, but I'm into it now.
Roger.
On that vehicle, it's a current registration 2011 Ford, registered out of MI. Could be a rescue.
305 and making 105.
Nah, the 70s show wasn't that bad. It launched a lot of careers, so it can't be that bad. Think about it. I don't want to see a Dukes of Hazzard, what'd you call it? You said it properly. A reunion. One, they've already had a Dukes of Hazzard reunion. And two, those guys, they're done. I don't want to see their story anymore. I want to see Uncle Jesse, Boss Hogg. That's what I want to see. I want to see what Roscoe was doing, you know, at that age. I don't want to. I don't want to see those guys now. And plus, yeah, they have all their legal troubles, and we're already done with that story. It's done and over. I want to see Uncle Jesse and Boss Hogg running moonshine. That's what I want to see. And not even a reboot. I just want to see the prequel.
Describing the subject, he's got no wants, no firearms registered to him.
The Prince of Bel-Air, that's not going to get rebooted. There's no reason to. There's no story to tell. There's really no story to tell. Dukes of Hazzard, there's a story to tell. Breaking Bad return, I hear they're doing a movie. I hear Breaking Bad's doing a movie. I don't know if it's a prequel. I don't know if it's a continuation. If it's a continuation, I don't think it's a good idea. Look at look at Mulder and Scully. Yeah, exactly. X-Files. Look at X-Files. I don't think it's a good idea. George Lopez. I never watched the show, but I do want to see his new comedy special, The Wall. I'm guessing that's pretty funny. And it's only for some people. It's not going to be for everyone. How about next season, Shot in the Dark? I like that. I'm down to see that. I'm down to see the Shot in the Dark reboot. How about a prequel to Shot in the Dark? That's called Stringers LA. And for those of you who don't know, there is 10 episodes of a prequel to Shot in the Dark. It was on True TV, and you can find it on this channel now.
Pure and dog spots in the bedroom. Alarm was activated in the house.
Possibly how many personnel?
We already got the A-Team remake in the form of a movie, and hopefully they do another one, because I love it when a plan comes together. My wife likes Shameless. My wife is a Shameless fan, except some of the sex scenes are a little too hardcore for her. Straight and gay, they're just a little too hardcore for her. Scott, what's a good police scanner? Well, Doc, I'm glad you asked that. For analog, get yourself one of these. For digital, yes, but the digital version. I got a buddy who can do a gnarly fire marshal bill. Yes, I do. That's a good one. I mean, that show launched some careers. Actually, most of them, I would say. What else is under my seat? I got a LOUDLABS radio. Anybody want a LOUDLABS radio? Connect it to your car. You can hear us and talk to us. What else I got? Oh. I got one of these. What else I got? That's all.
185, 185, Philadelphia, DC jail, 180 North Los Angeles.
Silence the road.
Go to incident 380, RD 127.
We have one in custody.
185, disregard.
No kitchen sink. That's funny. Anything good happened tonight? Yeah, there was a good fire in the West Hills up in the valley. I was actually close to it, but I was in the middle of some meetings and I let it go. But 2 people were injured in that fire.
41 code 6 11315 South Big Road.
Yes, Oblivion, that's exactly what that scanner is. That is the, if anybody wanted to know what the model of that scanner is, it's a Uniden, what Oblivion said. And they also have a digital version of it. Yeah, 2 critical, I don't know if they're burn, smoke. I mean, I'm assuming burn, smoke, but yeah, 2 patients.
Occurred approximately 15 minutes ago from 11906 to 190. Liquid.
Okay, 185.
Yeah, home patrol is the way to go these days. But home patrols are in the $500 range. Those Unidens are in the $150 range. Yes, Hollywood High.
1L70, 1L50, 1L70.
Or the famous 16 stair step. Right on, Gabriel, right on. Way to go, dude. Red Bull, Rockstar, or Monster? Well, today, she bang, she bang.
5825, 5825, are you clear?
No, the analog doesn't monitor LAPD.
881, repeat your message, you're unreadable.
68125 Farland Avenue.
Unit coming on West LA frequency for a 459 hop.
Ross, it was amazing. It was amazing. Thank you for asking.
Running the subject through JNIC. He's got a 03 BMW.
Live stream from there, and that was fun. Hung out with family. That was fun. I met up with my aunt and uncle and one of my cousins. It was fun.
Out with the subject code for rocket ship park.
For a male, approximately 30 years of age, cautious breathing, suffer possible unknown narcotic overdose.
Vehicle is a gray Dodge Charger. Additional incident 406.
Ross, what are you asking? New York, question mark? I was in New York from December 26th. Well, no, I left on the 26th, but I landed there on the 27th. I was there from the 27th to January 3rd, and I did a live stream with our New York office.
Rescue 69, press and route.
Western Melrose on 8. I'm Lauren Johnson, 5.
We did visit a few pubs, but those got taken down because of, in those pubs, there was music playing, and I don't have licensing for that music, so YouTube took it off. I believe 50 is still there, but 50.2 is gone. My mom's happy about that, though. It got a little sloppy, I guess. I don't remember. I'm looking forward to the weekend's football games, absolutely. And if you're asking me, do I want Rams or Cowboys? Come on now. Come on now. Rams. Get to wear my golf jersey. The day I'm gonna learn how to talk eventually. The day they drafted Goff, I bought myself a jersey that day. I did go to the very first game back here. I think they played the Seahawks, and they won 3-0, but they didn't have a good season after that. They ended up firing their coach, grabbed a new coach, which was younger than some of the players, and I think that right there, Goff and the new coach, which looks a lot like my nephew, that's your new Belichick Brady. Especially if they do it this season, that's your new Belichick Brady, because Belichick Brady are on their way out. You can't stay on top forever. So I believe the new dynasty is happening right here, right now, with the Rams. I am a Clippers or Lakers. Come on, man, Lakers. We are a split household. My wife likes the Chargers, and she's been a Chargers fan since they were losing. So it's I am now a Chargers fan unless they're playing the Rams, and the only way that's going to happen is the Super Bowl, and that's going to be awesome if it happens. But I'm a Chargers fan now. My wife has converted me, absolutely. I didn't realize, I mean, I've always known about Rivers, but I never really watched them because they just lost all the time. So, and isn't it weird for you Chargers fans out there? Isn't it weird to see them winning and then have the lead and not lose it? Like, you just expect them to have the lead and then lose it. It's just how they work. It's just how the Chargers have been. But now, it's awesome. Well, nosebleed, I have a picture of it. I wasn't in the best of seats, but I took my wife to a Chargers game and I got her good seats. That was for her birthday 2 years ago. I took her to the game, and we were in the end zone, 3 rows from the front. I mean, I guess any seat at that stadium is a good stadium because it's so small. But yeah, I didn't have the best of seats at the Coliseum, but I had great seats at the Chargers game.
Code 6.
Chargers should have stayed in San Diego. No. It's better they went here. 1, that stadium was death. 2, that stadium would kill you. And 3, San Diego didn't want them. You know who belongs in San Diego? Raiders. That's the kind of fans that are down there. I've seen the new stadium. I flew over it and drove by it a couple times this past few weeks. So it's looking good. It's looking really good, man. That stadium's gonna be sweet. What's not gonna be sweet is the traffic it's gonna make. It's already trafficy over there no matter what. Already trafficy over there no matter what. Now you're gonna add that. Ugh. Death. Yes, Gus, they have made an arrest. And I'm sure they'll be making more. And from the mugshot of the guy they arrested, he just looks guilty right off the bat. And that guy is so recognizable. Like, if you've seen him once, you're gonna know exactly who that guy is. And his face is plastered all over security cams. What an idiot. What an idiot.
56, comment. 10-4 out 56.
St. Louis didn't want those Chargers. No way. LA is the perfect place for the Chargers because most of the Chargers fans were from LA and drove to San Diego and had to deal with bathrooms, terrible tailgaters. It was just it's a bad stadium. It's not a good stadium. Now, it's a great stadium to have Supercross and have Supercross fans in it, but it's not a fun stadium to go watch football in. And I'll tell you what, with a winning season like this, the Chargers are going to be welcome here. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's enough room in LA for 2 teams. There's enough room here for 2 basketball teams. Why not 2 football teams? And isn't it great? We had 0 football here for so long, and now we have 2, and they're doing good. And you know that both Rams and Chargers going, what's up, St. Louis? What's up, San Diego? What do you think about us now? Nobody wants the Raiders. Keep them where they're at. Actually, no. The Raiders in Las Vegas is awesome all the way around. It's awesome for Las Vegas. It's awesome for the NFL. It's awesome, period. And 2 baseball teams. Woo-hoo. Kind of. Not really, though. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim is the most stupidest, dumbest name ever.
135 cancel.
And they basically did it for marketing reasons, and that's dumb. California Angels, Anaheim Angels, that's what it should have been. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim is stupid. Your marketing director's an idiot. I bet you he's been fired by now. Sarah Connor.
26 seizure, 1028 South Harvard.
You realize your son holds the key to the future. Or saving our future. I don't know. It's been a minute. See you later, code 2. Adios, amigos. Catch you in a bit. Uh-oh, must be 3 o'clock somewhere. Sheriff start talking funny noises. Michelle, you're funny. Yeah, we do too. That's not true at all. Don't trip. That's not true at all. That is not true. And the problem with the Chargers is if they don't do it this year, they're never going to do it because, I mean, what, Rivers 17 years in? He doesn't have many years left in him. So Goff has 17 years left. Where Rivers, if he doesn't do it this year, they're in trouble. And they're going to have to find themselves a new quarterback. And they're going to have to rebuild the team, basically. So hopefully Rivers will be here long enough to play in the new stadium. And if they go to the Super Bowl, people will care about him next year. But once Rivers leaves, they might have a problem. I think I'm hungry. I might be hungry. I can wait an hour or so, though. No way, dude. Nope, 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 nope. That is false right there. Not anything you guys are saying. I'm looking at a computer right now. And, not cool at all. So I'm gonna have to make me a phone call tomorrow.
Metro Rescue 90.
Or my wife's gonna have to make me a phone call tomorrow.
For a second patient, also altered.
What do I want to do right now?
100 orders. Copy 100. Thank you.
Yeah, that sucks. That's stupid. That is worth a phone call right there. For shizzles. Someone steal your footage? No. The hotel I was staying at in New York just added some more charges that don't belong there. Already charged me my room service. Actually, it wasn't room service, but a couple of our breakfast mimosas. They already charged me that and the hotel fees, and then all of a sudden a new charge just came up, and it probably has something to do with the way we checked out. We checked out at 4:30 in the morning. We just walked out. So they've charged me twice now. Twice. And no. Unless there's some damage in the room I'm not aware of, but I'm in my 40s now. I don't destroy hotel rooms anymore. Do I cover Orange County? My company does. Not me so much. Nah, LBC is way not boring, man. I started my career in LBC. Started my career in Long Beach, Compton, Linwood. Not so much Linwood, but that's kind of where I was staged. But no, Long Beach is hot. You can actually work Long Beach and Long Beach only and make money. Just only. You don't have to go anywhere else. You can just stay in Long Beach and Long Beach only and make money at this. Long Beach is hot. Long Beach is busy.
J790381.
3 medical alert 212 West 81st Street.
15 PMC 228 2019. 2 p.m. transportation out of Gardena.
I mean, I don't necessarily have to call the hotel and argue with them. I'll just call Wells Fargo and be like, nope. Notice there's two charges. One is okay. The other one, nope.
Cross to 19th Street.
And it was on the business, Cynthia, it was on my business card because I conducted business there. It's a write-off. But, biscuits and gravy. That sounds good. But yeah, maybe that's why they saw it, because it was on the LOUDLABS card as opposed to just my personal. So I'll probably call Wells Fargo and just do it that way. Because calling them and arguing with them is not going to get anything reversed. So I'll probably just call Wells Fargo. Can I play a musical instrument? Absolutely not. I am not musically inclined one bit.
Responsible 415 at Norms 18705 Hawthorne. There's a transient yelling at the staff inside the location.
It's no parking on Sunday to Monday. Plus, I'm not parked. I'm just chilling. What kind of music do I listen to? I have all kinds of things programmed in my radio, but right now I really hate modern hip-hop. It actually disgusts me. I used to say I like all kinds of music except two types, country and western, and I'd rather listen to country or western than today's hip-hop. I'm old now, so I like oldies, which means Nirvana, Foo Fighters, Offspring, Stone Temple Pilots. You know, alternative is what they call it, but it's not. I like modern music too. I mean, I listen to, if you're here, I listen to K-Rock. I listen to KRS 101, which is the old modern, or the old stuff, but I'm listening to less and less music lately. But I do like music. I'm listening to more podcasts. Podcasts gets me from point A to point B, not music. Nickelback. Limp Bizkit, man. It's Limp Bizkit. Nah, I like Limp Bizkit. He got a bad rap. He got too big too quick. That's why everybody hated him so fast. Not a Pink Floyd guy at all. No, not at all. Not a Pink Floyd guy. Not a Stairway to Heaven guy.
Walking southbound. RP is an employee who would like the subject given a 606.
No, Doc, I don't like people yelling at me, and I don't like people yelling me their opinion. Alex Jones wanted me on his show once, but I told him the truth about what I was doing, and he didn't want me. He didn't want to hear the truth. He'd hear the facts. He did not. 21 Pilots, good. My daughter got me onto that one. Alex Jones didn't want to hear the facts about the, yes, Old Blink, dude. Oh my God. One of the best albums ever, man. Absolutely. Even Take Off Your Pants and Jacket was a good album. But no, Blink's a good one. Alex Jones didn't want to hear the facts about the Hastings crash. He just wanted it to be the conspiracy in it. And I was on the phone with them for a good 3 days before they passed because, like I said, I told them exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say the facts of what happened. The facts were he was speeding. The facts were he hit a bump in the road. The facts were he hit a tree. The facts were whatever. The car caught fire. Those are the facts. I can't go along with any of the conspiracies. Now, was his car controlled by the government? Very possible. Was his car blown up by a bomb? No. Was his car blew up? And I know I say blowed up and blew up. I make my own vocabulary here because my channel and my mouth. As a matter of fact, that was right around the corner. You guys want to go see where he crashed? I'll take you right down the street. Now, we're not going to speed. And the fact that I have dash cam footage of him running the red light with no cars following is how I'm part of the conspiracy. But he didn't want to hear the facts. The facts are the facts. I mean, the only thing I can say that maybe is, yes, maybe his car was remotely controlled by the government. Absolutely. I bet you they have that power. It was a brand new Mercedes, and remote controlled cars been around since the 50s, 60s, 70s, and my friends have them. And technology really hasn't changed on them too much, so I'm guessing if the government was involved, they just pushed his gas pedal. That's the only proper thing. Was it blown out of the sky by a helicopter and a missile? No! Was there a bomb planted on his car? No! Did his car go too fast, hit a bump and hit a tree and blow up? Yes! Matter of fact, we're on that road right now, guys. So, yeah, Hastings. And I'll show you the spot where I was sitting when it happened. And no, I did not see him run the red light with my eyes. If you watch the video, you'll hear me typing on my computer. I was on my computer typing, filling out a story. Did not see him run the red light. I only went back and looked at my dash cam footage after I had found out his path. And then I was like, oh my gosh, there it is. And like I said, no matter how much you try to get yourself out of... So this is the intersection that I caught him running the red light. Right here. I'm not gonna run the red light. And I know it's a red light because on my dash, you can see that that way is clearly green. And he went flying. This is his path. Before we continue on the path, I'll even show you where I was sitting.
Turn on to 126.
Nah, his brakes didn't fail. It was a brand new Mercedes-Benz. Oh, sure, go ahead, dude. So that's the intersection that he went by. I was sitting right here, and I actually left my dash cam on, which I usually don't when I'm sitting, but if I have something to do, I don't really pay attention to it. So I was sitting right here. Was I right here, or was I more... I might have been... I don't know if I was in the gas stall or if I was over here so people can get gas themselves. So I might have been, I think I was right here. Or I might have been under the gas, right next to it. Either way, this is where I was when he went flying down, when he went flying and ran the red light. I didn't see him run the red light. The call came out, but it didn't catch my attention, and then I ended up leaving to go, you know, home. I was done working, so I went out this way. I went out this way, and by the time I got up here to, I think Vine maybe, the call caught my attention, and I worked my way to the call, got there, saw the car on fire. But I'm gonna make a U-turn right now, so I can show you the route he took, and I'll even go over the bump he took. Look at security guard trying to make sure, see if he has to secure. Security guard is trying to do his job. So I'm not going to take you down the path that I took. I'll take you down the path that he took. So he came from the right side. He would have passed by left here. So he came from like Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard, and was flying. He's going real fast right here. Going real fast right here. I don't know about Willoughby. I don't know if he ran that red light or not, but I'm guessing his car kept picking up speed. It was going fast. It was going fast.
Metro Fire from Flight 493 at 4966 North Palo.
I'm trying to slow down on purpose here. All right, so here's the light. So he's going fast, and watch how we're gonna hit this bump right here in the road. He hit this bump right here. Hit that little bump, slid off, crashed into that tree right there. Crashed into that tree right there. Boom. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry guys. Okay, there it is. Crashed into that tree right there, and burst into flames. The guy on the right came out with his the house owner to the right came out with his garden hose and tried to help it a little bit, couldn't do anything. He also hit this little water spout right there. But yeah, that's where Hastings crashed. Oh yeah, he was probably doing well over 100. Well, it's not that I'm still live. This is like part 3. I took off probably 30 minutes, came back, took off for about an hour, came back, here we are. Although this one has been going for about 2 hours.
Sick person, 17300.
Dogzilla, I don't think I do because I don't know what it is. Sorry. Come on, camera. Figure yourself out. Nobody wants to look at me. Where people are confused about stuff. Isn't that just called life?
10 Squad 130, Big ALS, southbound 14 South of Avenue F, CHP on scene.
I thought the Mandela effect was where you get thrown in jail for being a good guy. It doesn't want to focus. Maybe that's because it's a terrible camera. And I will say this, it was pretty funny going to all the websites trying to debunk what happened, trying to conspiracy theory what happened. There's no way an engine can go from here to here, and they're trying to be all technical about it. And yes, there is a way. The way it happened. That's what happened. Engines are built to break away from the car in certain types of crashes. And right there, that pizza place has the crash on camera.
I think our lights on went west on road, and if he did, he might have taken that alleyway that exits out from Forest. Metro from engine 105, cancel 896.
Is evidence you may experience in events from a different reality? Then the answer is no. I don't believe in that. I believe in the reality I'm in. This one. The one that has me here talking to you there. The Masked Singer. All right. Let's talk Masked Singer. Anybody watch it? I did. I watched it with my wife. She wanted to watch it, and I go, yeah, I'll watch that with you. I like guessing. I'm pretty sure Donny Osmond is one of them, and Peyton Manning's the other. Don't quite know about the unicorn might be Paris, but it also very well might be Tori Spelling, is my thought. The way she was walking made me think Paris. Hollywood royalty, which makes more sense that it's gonna be Tori Spelling, but I'm pretty sure Donny Osmond is it for sure, and I'm pretty sure that Peyton Manning is the deer. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. I have heard of the teacher strike. I have. I hear it's coming. I hear it's coming. My street art friend, teacher. You guys go to his Instagram. You'll find him. It's teacher without an E, and I think he put a number 1 at the end. I think it's teach 1. I'm not sure, teacher 1. But anyways, he has the phone number on there, so you can call and tell him that how you feel. You can call the superintendent and give him your feelings. Are your kids going to be impacted? I don't believe so. I'm not in LA Unified School District, and it's just LA Unified School District, so it's not gonna. It is not going to impact me or my kids. Is it going to impact you, Frank? Hey, what up, Dad? Good morning, sir. How are you? Hope all is well. It's a good question, Omega Force. Good question. I'm gonna have to say, if they go into battle, DC, because you have Superman. Superman is the best superhero, hands down. I don't want to argue with you. No reason. Now, is he my favorite superhero? Absolutely not. That's Spider-Man. But Superman is the best superhero. People are like, well, Batman could have killed him. Yeah, that one time. But how many times could Superman have killed Batman? All the other. So it's there's no argument. So because you have Superman on your team, cool. Now if Iron Man goes and gets himself some kryptonite and takes care of Superman, with Superman gone, Marvel. So it all depends on how we look at it. Dude, that Sentinel is not even open. They said, nope, we're not staying open 24/7, guys.
31, so go 6, 37.
61, Roger.
See company's location. If you see the
I think it reconnected. I think it's back. It had a problem. Dad, what did you miss? You didn't miss anything. I missed a story, but I was having some meetings about future stories. But you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything, Dad. I don't have a story yet. Hopefully I'll get one in the next hour. If not, I'm just gonna go golf. But right now I'm gonna grab myself a little snack. This should be fun.
I can cancel 37 from 350 and 382.
Cancel 350 and 382. 68 right now, we'll handle.
59, please. You take 59th Street.
68 did you receive? 6737, Roger. Thank you, Adam Freeman.
Yeah, they're proposing a gas station at Lincoln, and no, not the gas station. It's going to be the shopping center at Lincoln and Maxella.
450 automatic alarm 2710 Media Center Drive.
They don't call it Holly Weird for nothing. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Ooh, what's up, guys? What'd we get? Is that what you want to know? Want to know what Scotty's snack is? I got some cheese.
Squad 41, diabetic, 13031 Vesta. Dead end.
And I got a granola bar. I'm gonna start with that cheese first. Mmm, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So good. Uh-oh.
Unit battery domestic box 7027 Lanewood Avenue. Visitor 464 45.
Right turn onto Texas, so let's see if I can catch up to it.
Well, Frank, it's better than going and getting a cheeseburger from McDonald's. I'll eat a real meal at some point, but I don't eat real meals while I work. A snack.
Right.
And you don't need to see me eat, so it's gonna be that way for a minute. Nah, I don't want Subway right now.
Okay, it's heading towards Sentinella. So
I've already had a sandwich today while I've been awake.
Taillight working the right side, maybe. Maybe reflecting off my light, the brake light for it.
Al, they don't even have the 2 cheeseburger combo anymore, I thought. Didn't they take that away for a minute?
It's making a left turn, it's going south on Sentinella now.
Best Subway sandwich? You know, I used to like the cold cut trio. or Coke combo, whatever. Not so much anymore. Ever since the new sandwich places have come along, Subway's not that good. Subway did something, man. They did something about 2 years ago that it's not that good anymore. I mean, it's acceptable and I'll eat it and it's comfortable, but I'd rather go with Jimmy John's or the other one right now. Even Quiznos.
Park, but now he's pulling out and he's going southbound again.
I think we're gonna have a pursuit.
Charles 378 is a towed or stored vehicle. A 2007 Toyota four-door hatchback. Mario Rupert Melbourne 10641 Camille Court, California City.
Item 19, showing on traffic stop on Costello and in Nadia on 21516 John 2 car. It turned into an apartment on the Santa Monica side. I'm going to park down on Staten Island and see if that pulls out.
Key traffic stop Costello and Nadia 21516 John 2. Team battery domestic balance 7027 Lakewood Avenue, code 274-640-645.
2189 still picking by the house.
While I was in New York, I went to Cat's Deli. Those pickles were good, and I split a tuna salad sandwich with my wife. Just my half alone was enough to make 3 real sandwiches. Dude, that was a lot of food, but I'm glad we split it. But yeah, no, that sandwich was good. That place was packed.
47, 7847,
Well, thank you, Omega Force. Much appreciated.
Calling back from your Chinook at 7253 Melrose Avenue.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's. Those are good.
More evidence found.
I liked them. When I lived in downtown, I did a lot of Jimmy John's because they deliver. So it was cool. But I don't live in downtown no more. And never will again. Oh, Dad, you leaving? Oh. Bye, Dad. Love you. If Donna's still there, tell her I said hi. Tell Mom I said hi. My dad, my dad has one of my sisters, not the sister you guys always see here, but not the sister that is going to San Clemente, but my other sister. She lives in Bishop, but her daughter just had twins, and they happen to live near my dad in Texas. So Dad has a lot of people hanging out with him right now.
355 Ida 5. By setting next to a white expedition,
Wow, Santa Monica went digital, or computer. Santa Monica went computer dispatching, just like Torrance and Orange County. It's the first time I heard that. Must be new. Bye, Chopper 1. See you, man.
921 818 968
Woo!
35.
That snack was good. I feel so much better. It's amazing what a little bit of food will do.
921 Roger. What's the last name with that, sir?
There's Sonics nearby. Oh, I don't know about nearby, but we have Sonics here. I'm not a big fan.
The name of the RP is Beto, B-E-T-O.
But those two dudes ever since Me Too, they lost their job to some girls. But those two dudes are doing pretty good. They've been the Sonic spokespeople for what, 10 years? They had to make bank. But ever since hashtag Me Too, they got booted by two chicks. We have Red Robins. Available. But I believe they're out here, right? If I'm not mistaken, there's a few out here. I'm pretty sure.
17849 code 6 1054, correction 10564 with the evidence.
I mean, they wouldn't be showing the commercials in the LA market if there wasn't one in LA. I do know that. I know that's how TV works. So I don't know exactly where they're at, but I know Sonics are around. Red Robin.
241 Ventura Boulevard.
No, it turned in. It was just in between.
No one wants to hear you anymore.
963-241 Ventura.
Bam, there we go.
20 minutes for tow.
Sonic and Fullerton. Lakewood.
1250 response to the Washington Southwest Trail 90.
Roger.
Costa Mesa.
7 Roger, when they make sure you're still working overtime.
But in the meantime, Frank, you can just go to your frozen food section and grab yourself some frozen ones. Throw them in the microwave. Eat the whole box in one sitting. Lately, I've been craving Macaroni Grill. I think I'm going to be going to Macaroni Grill soon. They have a really cool chicken shrimp pasta bowl. Because usually I get pasta with shrimp or pasta with chicken. Macaroni Grill has one where you get it all. And their bread's good too. And they got one over in Cerritos near my ma. My ma is in La Palma. Macaroni Grill's good, Al. Go, go, go. Definitely go. I think, Al, there's one in Huntington off of Beach Boulevard. And I know that because I'm not allowed there anymore. Well, that was 10 years ago. I bet you I'm allowed back now. They don't have me. They don't have me banned there anymore. But at one point I couldn't go to the Huntington Beach Macaroni Grill. What did I do? I destroyed a bathroom. We were a big group party at 12, and 2 of us made our way into the bathroom, and nobody could use the bathroom after that for a while. You know, I was young once. What happened was, in the bathroom, there's a closet, and somebody left the key to the closet in the door. So I opened the door, and I just saw all kinds of supplies. By the time I left that bathroom, there were no more supplies in that closet. They were all in the bathroom, everywhere. Yeah, the things we do.
Lieutenant Squad 154, person unconscious, 519,
Omega Force, what do? I go to work. I go to work. I do my job. Shake Shack or In-N-Out? I'm going to say In-N-Out for now. I haven't had a Shake Shack. I know Shake Shack has now made their way to LA. I haven't had one yet. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you're gonna, I'm gonna say Shake Shack fries right off the bat without even tasting their fries. Although, if you eat In-N-Out's fries at In-N-Out, they're great. But if you take them home and don't eat a few in the car, by the time they get home, something happened to them, and it's because they're fresh. But McDonald's actually has really good fries, and we know it's bad for you, but they are really good. I don't know what they put in to keep you coming back, but dude, they're so good. But no, In-N-Out has good fries if you eat them at In-N-Out.
Victor, now 10250 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Fat Burger's right down the street from here. The Fat Burger over in West Hollywood on Santa Monica. All right, Dogzilla, I'll take you up on that. I'll definitely take you out on that. Take you out on that. Take you up on that. No, I've never heard of Zorba's. Frank. Dude, there's like a secret menu at In-N-Out. You can order all kinds of stuff if you know what you're asking for. But everything on the normal menu is great as it is. The only thing I think they should add, because they've never added anything to that menu, like forever. And did you know, I just read an article about this, and yeah, I do read sometimes. The lady who now owns In-N-Out, she really wasn't supposed to own it, but all her family members kind of died around her, and now she's the sole owner of In-N-Out. And to keep costs down, they only build them near distribution centers. That way it doesn't, smart people, that way it costs less to get the food to where it goes. And they're never going to franchise. They're never going to be individually owned. It's all owned by the same company, and they will slowly but surely start to grow more and more. But they're only near distribution centers, and that's how they keep their low cost down, and they've never changed their menu. If anything, I wish what they would do to their menu is add some onion rings. They can figure out a way to make fresh onion rings, right? Add some onion rings to that menu. That will be amazing. Frank, I didn't know that. I thought one was involved in an accident, and yeah, I did hear about the opiate thing. I just read an article about her not too long ago. Dairy Queen? For some ice cream, yeah, but they're also kind of starting to slow down. But I used to grab some food at Dairy Queen. I think they have corn dogs there still, or hot dogs or whatnot. Oh, here we go. All right, guys, we might see LAX starting to comment on here. I think he's done with his training for the day, and I'll be right back. And we're back! And we're back! The problem with In-N-Out, True Freak, and my dad's gone now, right? Dad, are you here? Dad, are you here? Hi, Dad. I need to talk to you real quick. Are you here? He's not here. The problem with In-N-Out, especially if you do get onions on it, your fingers smell like dirty girl for a while. I don't know why, but they do. Sorry. But am I the only one? Am I the only one? Right? I'm right, right? I don't know how or why it does it, but for some reason when you're done eating In-N-Out, your fingers smell like dirty girl. Renee says, great to hear. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Oops, I mean, LAX says, great to hear. Thank you for the support. Ooh, I hear sirens. What's going on? The things we learn. Streaming here with Scott. I wonder if LAX is gonna check in on us, because he's now officially allowed to hang out with us because he's done training for the day. He'll be training again tomorrow, or tonight, I guess, however you look at it. Yes, Al. Al, do you know or surf with a cat named... Oh, man. Last name's Taylor. Is it Rip? Rip Taylor? No, that's his grandpa, I think. Anyways, he's an executive producer for Jackass, executive producer for Wild Boys, no, whatever Steve-O's animal show, not animal show, yeah, it's just animal show. What's his name? Trip? I think his name's Trip. No, Rip Taylor is Trip's, no, not Jeff Tremaine. Wild Boys, yes, he was an executive producer on Wild Boys. No, and he was also an executive producer on Pastrana's show, Nitro Circus. But it's Trip Taylor, and that's why Rip Taylor was in Jackass at the end doing his thing, because, well, I think that's his grandpa. I met Trip a couple times and I never had this conversation. I never put the two and two together. But Trip Taylor is and he surfs out on the West Coast all the time, because I had a conversation with him about surfing, and he looked at me mad when I was like, dude, I don't want to surf out there, it's just dirty. And he just like looked at me, he was like, it's not dirty, but I mean, it is dirty, but no, but yeah, he surfs out there a lot. I think it's Trip Taylor. I think his name's Trip. I guess we can Google it and we'll see what it is. Google. Boom. First thing to pop up. Trip Taylor. Yeah, his name's Trip Taylor. Trip surfs out there all the time. Executive producer of Wild Boys, Jackass, Nitro Circus, and he also was doing a show in Seattle and never got picked up, but he was it was his show. He was doing a show about the real life superhero guy that walks around Seattle trying to fight crime, that guy. But yeah, man, that's another guy that I know that surfs out there a lot. And his wife is a interior designer, and that's how I met him, through interior design. Long story. So you do know him, Al? That's cool, because I mean, if you surf over there a lot, he surfs over there a lot, you see the same faces in the lineup. You know, you start to know them, and you guys, you know when there's a face you don't, that you might see a new face here or there, but you know the same faces you always see. I met him. His wife was doing a free room, which means I think she designed the bathroom at the place. The person I knew designed a room, but it was in Venice. Somebody bought a property and turned the property into an after-school place for people to come, and then they wanted interior designers to come in and design rooms for free, and the rooms were great. I believe Trip's wife did the bathroom, but she's a well-known interior designer. If you say Scott says what's up, he's not gonna know who I am. When I met him, I kind of became a fanboy. Not so much about, like, I'm a fan of Jackass and, you know, Bam and all that stuff. So the conversation went there, but I never put the two together. I want to know if Rip is his grandfather, great-grandfather, uncle, what it is. But it was a cool conversation that him and I had, and it was funny because we were there to videotape, we were there to record what He was there to record what his wife did. I was there to record what someone else did. And there's only so much you can record in these little rooms. So him and I started talking. He does know that I'm a cameraman for the news. I don't think I had, no, I did not have LOUDLABS at that time. I was working for RMG when I met him. That's how long ago it was. But I met him in Venice, and cool cat, real cool cat. And then when I left, I just started recognizing everything. I was like, dude, I can't believe I was just talking to that dude. Tall guy, real nice guy. I believe he has his own production company at this point, doing his own thing too. Where'd everyone go? Yeah, man, it's like 4 in the morning, man. Or miss, sorry. Oh, right on. What's up, dude? Nah. Dogs. Oh, right on. Machado taught you how to surf? Well, that makes sense now. Now I see why you're tubing it the way you do. I like the way Machado went after it too. He competed for a minute, and I thought he was gonna give Slater a run for his money, and then he just went, nah, I'm gonna just soul surf the rest of my life. And that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, man. Yes, he did. Excuse me, I bumped. I'm a bupper. I bump. Alright, so we're gonna have to start saying goodbye here. I think what I'm gonna do is going to make my way into downtown. Once I get into downtown, if we haven't got a story before or by then, I'm gonna later loses you. But for right now, gotta drink my drink. Well, Doc, that's because I was researched for the role. So I am related to the movie. I am related to the movie.
21L80, landline the station.
Kenny Rampart, Unit 44, suspect there now, 909 Lucio. On front of location, suspect now black, wearing a dark jacket, orange shoes.
This is a mistake, but here we go.
Code 2, incident 500, RD 204.
Oh, the next 30 minutes to an hour should be fun. Alright, what's going on here? Making my way.
21L50, landline the station.
Making my way down there.
Okay, 9. Silver Frank, X-ray rubber 143.
Kecker, you're hilarious. That's funny. If you ask him, yeah. That kid has been bugging me for about a year now, and he's been on here a bunch, and I ignored him. But the moment he CX'd it, I had to call him out on it. I have nothing against CX. I don't know him. I've never met Ice. But I do understand that CXers come on here to troll, but they end up finding out they like me, and then they're not trolling anymore. So I'm guessing it's bound to happen. Ice and I will have a conversation. What comes from that, who knows? But that guy's a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. We each have our separate things going on. But now that, you know, I'm this YouTuber, it'd be cool to hang out with other YouTubers. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's make our way places. I'm not going to involve myself in that crew, but it won't hurt to have a conversation. It won't hurt to be friendly. No, I'm not going to join their network, but will Ice come in my car one night? I'm not going to say the door's closed. Will I ever be on one of his things? Door's not closed. Will I join his network? That door's probably closed. But like I said, man, I've never met him. I don't have anything against him. I do know some of his peeps. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, there was an accident here. Wow. So yeah, we're gonna make our way to downtown, and what I'll do is I'll do it slowly. As a matter of fact, I'll get off the freeway because we don't want to end it that quick, do we? No. So we'll take some streets in the downtown. Much better than us ending this in 3 minutes, because that's how long it'll take to get to downtown.
Just a non-coded attack investigation at USDC. Roger, good night.
Now,
2839, no further.
and I'm saying this with a little bit of smile behind it. Hey, go away. Hold on. I don't like this noise. Hold on.
Rescue 95. Breathing problem. 4109.
Now, I can't say joining CX is completely closed. And the reason I say that, if ICE gives me the same deal he gave Jacob, I might listen. Wouldn't you listen? Yeah, man, if I got the same deal Jacob got, I'll listen to him. Ah, Jacob, it must hurt you to know that it's actually a reality for me and just a pipe dream for you. Mendez, 23. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, look, guys. Look what street we're on. Or look what street we're about to be on. What street is that? Anyone? Anyone? What street is that? Nah, it's Bronson, guys. It's Bronson. So right up here. Ooh, what's going on there? Interesting. So right up here at Bronson and Santa Monica, it is now a rock wall climbing facility, but before that it was, they used to make a bunch of Hollywood props. It was a prop studio. That burned down, and when it burned down, I went to that story. I was sitting at that story and I looked up and I saw Bronson Avenue, and I go, Bronson, and then I said Bronson Lane. I was like, I like the ring to that. And in 2010, I said, if I ever have a son, his name's gonna be Bronson. Well, 7 years later, Bronson showed up.
There you go,
Yeah, I was never planning on having any kids, but for some reason the name Bronson jumped in my head, and I always said if I ever have a baby, Bronson. And my dad's not here, right? Dad, are you back?
Yeah, you didn't come in on Hollywood frequency for a possible 459 suspect. They're now 5450 Romaine Street.
Anytime I let one slip, I'd go, oh, Bronson. And trust me, she hated it when I said that. But now we got a Bronson. Nah, she didn't fight me at all on that. Absolutely not. Nope. Not at all. She loved it. She loved the name. If I had a girl, I would have took the middle name of my mom and the middle name of my wife, and would have made Beverly Lou. I would have had a Beverly Lou. My wife, although she likes the name Penelope because then she'd have Penny Lane. So if for some reason we get pregnant and we don't want to get pregnant and there's a girl, that'll be a toss-up. And if it's a boy, that's easy. Stringer Lane, done deal. So if a boy shows up, I'm having Stringer Lane. There's no arguing with that one. She didn't want to. Right before Bronson, I was like, what about Stringer? And she's like, no, Bronson. So Stringer Lane, if we get a boy, Stringer Lane. But if we get a girl, I like Beverly Lou. Because it takes the names of my favorite ladies. So she's gonna want Penelope though. So let's not talk about it. Because last time I talked about it, it happened and it wasn't supposed to. So anyways, here is the prop house now, climbing house that used to exist. Hollywood Boulders. Yeah, it's Boulders now. Before it was a thing. So I was sitting right in front of us in that parking lot, looked up to the right, which is now on your left, and it said Bronson. One day I'll come back with my drone, get a sweet shot of it, and frame it. Get a nice picture of it and frame it. No, I don't want any more, but I hug my wife all the time. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it hugging. I hug my wife all the time, so I mean, you never know. She wants me to get snipped. Absolutely, she does. I heard a funny story about my mom and dad. Apparently, my mom was there when my dad got snipped because she wanted to witness it to make sure. That's how bad she didn't want me to have a sibling because I was a bad kid. But no, my mom sat there with my dad to make sure he did it. But yeah, she wants me to get snipped. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How many kids do I have so far? I have 2 add-ons and my son. So I have 3 kids. That's how I look at it. I have 3 kids. 2 add-ons or step-kids and my son. Hey, don't trip. Don't trip. Don't trip. It's because if you watch one live stream or one guy's channel, why wouldn't you watch multiple channels? Maybe, you know, it's cool. I watch other people's stuff sometimes. It's all cool, people. It's a free country. Well, I was gonna say free world, but not really. Free country, free internet. You can watch whatever you want to watch. But the CXers have a thing where anytime they go somewhere, they say it, and it's also a way for them to know that each other are in the same place. So it's not really trolling, but some of them will do it like a troll. Someone just put CX just to let anybody else in the chat room that's part of CX or like CX know, hey, what's up, buddy? How are you? So I mean, it's all good, but when you just CX, 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 then it starts trolling. Or when they CX, or when they type CX, and then they have words afterwards that are trollable, that's when it gets a little too involved. It'd be like you guys going somewhere and being like, any Loud Lab loyals here? Same thing. And now there'll be 2 people who know each other on a separate place. So it's kind of like, it's just a way for everybody to know who's who and where they're at. Yes, there is a large amount of IRL, but not many of them are stringing while streaming. And the ones that do string while streaming are doing it a lot different than the actual stringers because, well, one, they're not really stringing. Stringing is when you sell your footage to the stations. Buffing is when you go chase fires or chase police cars or chase fire engines. It's one thing I've had to make it clear to some peoples. They call themselves a stringer, but you're not really stringing until you sell your footage to the station. A lot of people play streamers, or a lot of people play stringers, and I'm not just talking about people here in LA, I'm talking about everywhere. A lot of people call themselves a stringer, and they post their footage to Instagram or to YouTube, and that's not stringing. That's posting. You're called posters.
Squad 20, she's stepping out at this time.
Well, I'm not going to call that stringing either. Because at that time, Patty didn't know what he was doing. Patty's not a stringer. Patty was being dispatched and told where to go and wasn't really a stringer. But yeah, they went out stringing. But they didn't string, if that makes sense. What about people who string as a hobby? It depends. Are you just out chasing stuff, or are you actually trying to sell it and make sales to the stations? That's the difference. You know what I mean, Frank? If you're just going out there chasing stuff, that's what you're doing. You're just going out there chasing stuff. But if you're selling it to the stations, then you're stringing. If you're giving it to the stations, then you're giving. Doc, it didn't used to be like that. It did not used to be like that. But as soon as it went like that, he got 3 million plus subscribers, so Patty's doing well for himself. Patty doesn't care what anybody has to say about what he's doing and how he's doing it. Patty knows who he is and what he is and what he's doing. And the dude's a genius. Whether you like him or not, whether you think it's real or not, the dude's a genius.
Squad 101, Avenue, Unit 3D, Delta, Massachusetts Manor.
Known sir. Beach House in room 214.
Gus, are you asking me or are you talking to True Freak? I saw you said true question mark, question mark, question mark. Did you ask me a question? I missed it, or are you just hanging out with True Freak? Doc, that's because of the industry I'm in. I have to be truthful. My reputation's all I have. If, like, let's put it this way. Police and sheriff aren't too happy about what Patty's doing because it gives them a bad name because of the way he's doing it. I can't give news guys, I mean, I guess I can give news guys a bad name, and I do give news guys a bad name, but what I'm doing here is, this is real reality. R-E-A-L or R-E-E-L, however you want to look at it, it's real reality. So I'm chasing real life stuff. I'm chasing real people dying. I'm chasing real people losing property. And I try to sell my footage to ABC, NBC. I can't be doing, like, what I might do one day just to mess with you guys, I might make myself a fake episode and put it on here. You guys think that it's fake or real, whatever. That's something I would do for fun. But I can't have my reputation tarnished by me doing not real things, I guess is the way to say it. So yeah, I know what's going on here is real. Sometimes it's real boring. What is the best advice somebody has given you about the business? Consistency, consistency, consistency. And that was the previous owner of On Scene, a guy named Rob. That's the best advice he ever gave me. Consistency, consistency, consistency. If you're not out, you can't get the hits. The more you're out, the more hits you're gonna get. That's the best advice I've ever got. That's the best advice I'll give. Don't worry about this. Gotta keep my lips moist.
54 making contact. Just requesting.
Rams have home field, right? So they're gonna be playing at the Coliseum. Yeah, that will make it more interesting. Because if they're in Dallas, they could close it up, right? I hope it doesn't rain. Nobody wants to see that. Except for Dallas. Sanchez Riviera, we are just a couple minutes away from stopping tonight's stream. Once we get into the buildings, I'll get into the buildings. I'll wait until I'm in the middle of them, and then I'll say goodbye. But if we get something between now and then, we'll go to it for sure. No, you didn't miss anything, Patty. Yeah, Doc, I've heard of him. I've never met him. I have seen him a couple times, but I've never met him. He's not doing what we're doing at all. I'm actually not a big fan of what he does. He kind of makes it harder for some of us because of what he does. He's not trying to record news. He's trying to record cops doing bad things, which already he's going into it wrong, man. I'm here to show cops do good things. Cops don't know that or think that, but that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to show cops being the superheroes they are. If I can show cops being superheroes, that's great. He's trying to do the exact opposite. He's trying to catch them doing something bad and makes his living off of cops doing the wrong thing. He's like citizen patrol kind of thing. That's not what I'm doing. There's a guy in San Diego that does something similar, and a few years ago I went down that rabbit hole. The guy has balls, I'll tell you that. I forgot his name, but he plays the whole I have the right to be here, freedom of the press, goes into all kinds of stuff where I just say stop, I can be here, stop touching me, move where? Like, I don't get all law-like with authorities. These guys get law-like with authorities to where the supervisor comes down and they spend 30 minutes going back and forth on camera. I don't have time to do that. I'm not there to create drama with police officers or security guards. I'm there to record news.
Boulevard in room 7A or 7B, suspects a neighbor, male Hispanic, 6 years old, blue and white shirt, threatened PR, known to own a gun, no weapon seen. Monitor comments for additional code 2 incident 526 3889.
Rescue 27, go.
No, don't trip. You don't need people like that.
2371, 271 Ballard, open line, 211.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's why. I was like, why are there news stations right there? Because that's LA Unified School District building. That's why the stations are right there. How long have I been doing this? How long have I been streaming or stringing? I've been streaming the past couple months. I've been stringing for 19 years. If you don't know who I am, check out a show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. It'll show me being a lot cooler than I am. And it's because of the show Shot in the Dark is why I'm able to stream with such success. If it wasn't for Shot in the Dark, I wouldn't be able to stream with the kind of success that I've been having. And I'm not a streamer. I mean, I am now a streamer, but I'm not here to be a YouTuber. I'm a stringer. I make my living selling my news, selling my footage to the news. Fires, pursuits, car crashes, etc. But lately, because of the success of the Netflix show, I'm not stupid and I started streaming. And whether you like me or not, if you like Shot in the Dark, you're gonna watch what I do, because that's as close as you're gonna get until we come out with season 2. Maybe I can revive the LOUDLABS show. No, I don't think so. To be honest with you guys, I know you've heard me say the LOUDLABS show is me chasing somebody else's dream, but what carried that show was Todd. Todd is a great conversationalist. I'm only good at talking about stringing or the news or destroying bathrooms while drunk. But Todd was a great conversationalist because he knew a little bit about everything. So the moment Todd left and Pookie came on, or K-Pook, I kind of knew it was leaving, but Todd carried that show, and without Todd, I wouldn't want to do it again. Now, if Todd came back and we were to have a once-a-week conversation with people, absolutely, I might bring that back. Because one, I miss my buddy, and two, it was fun to do. I had some great conversations, and it was fun running the board, touching the buttons, doing the thing, but I put a lot into it to get little out, and here I've put little into it, and I've got a lot out. So, you know, you can never say no, but nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. And looks like we're in the middle of the buildings, guys. So here's where we're gonna say goodbye. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be out. And well, hold on. This first time you see me live, do you get any problems with authorities such as the police, fire, etc.? Well, John, go check out episode 53. So anyways, guys, I will talk at you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining.